What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. Okay, guys, so Danny here at Intercept MMA. I'm here with Coach Anna. What we're going to be going over is scooping up the single leg by the wall. And when sometimes we scoop with the single leg by the wall, or even in general in the center, this person does a good job of blading their body, right? Like, even if we're off the wall a little bit, if I have a single leg, right, and her body is bladed to me, like if her back foot's here, it makes it hard for me to get these takedowns, these dumps, things like that. And a lot of times people have a habit of just trying to come up to the body, but now I don't have my hands locked and it makes it a little bit weaker. Sometimes this person gets away. So when I scoop this up, I want to put my forehead on her shoulder and I want to flatten her to the wall. Just like on the mat, half guard, side control, whatever, I want to flatten this person to the wall. So if I scoop up this single leg and as I come in, I get the single. Once I get the single, I'm going to drive my head into the wall. That way I flatten her to the wall, like a square. From there, now I can start to bring my right leg behind, and then I can bring my ear into the chest. And now I'm in deep on this single leg. And as I'm in deep on the single, I can start to drive my head in and really start to open her up here. Because again, from the single, I could always pull her off and go body lock. I could always pull off, go double, or I can do a push-pull where I push in, step back, and then start going into my dump from there. But I have to make sure I pin her to the wall first. If I just make that quick transition, meaning like I just get a single leg and I start to do this, it's so easy for her to start to defend because my head's out of position. I want to try to keep my head on this side, right? That center line concept, my head stays on this side for a single. I don't want to start to push my head over here. She wants to frame with this. If my head already comes over here, I'm like telling her, frame, frame. It's like, I don't need to coach her on how to defend my takedown. So if I start to shoot in, I'm here, boom, and I flatten her to the wall. Now that frame is not going to be effective. Now, once I get her flat to the wall, I can bring my ear in, but I want to make sure my head stays on this side and I drive into her chin, boom. And now I'm in a deep single. From there, now I can start looking to push-pull. I can start to pull her off and come to my bylock, whatever the case may be. So getting that single is also important to flatten this person. Flatten them to the cage, get their back flat, make that transition from there. A lot of times they'll start to kind of show you their defense and you can make those transition off that defense as well. All right, give it a try.